All right, I am on my Asus Chromebook Plus, and I am going to show you how to play with the Phone Hub, how to use it. So right now, I am recording the bottom right-hand side of my laptop screen, and you see, well, when you see I'm recording, you see the mic is on. You see some apps. You see the Phone Hub icon, date, time, Wi-Fi, battery power. All right, so the phone hub icon is right here. If I stay over it a few seconds, you'll see it say phone hub. So I'm gonna click on that. And you immediately can tell that I have the Google Pixel 7 Pro attached to it. You can see that my cell service looks like it's almost zero, but surprisingly, it actually works really good. In my house, you see my battery power is at 67%. You see settings, and when I click on this, it just goes to regular device settings. Some of the features of the phone hub include I can enable my hotspot from here. I can silence my phone, which is silenced right now. I can locate my phone. You see recent photos. You see the recent apps that I've used. And let's get started. So I'm going to do a couple things. So right off the bat, I am going to locate my phone. And it's right in front of me. It is locked right now. I don't need to enable this, and I don't need to silence it because it's already silenced. So my favorite feature about the Phone Hub is actually using the apps because I actually like it when I'm on a smaller screen. So I'm not going to click on all of these because I don't want you to see all my private business, but you can see that it recognizes my recent apps, and then it shows that I have quite a few apps. Looks like I have about 72 apps that I could actually utilize. So I'm going to start with Sky Map. And the reason why I'm going to do Sky Map is because it actually is going to show me something um, that is a little bit of a design challenge right now for the phone hub. So I'm going to click on it. Should open in a second. And so this is just as if I was using it on my phone, but you'll notice that the SkyWeb needs to have access to some of my sensors that are on my phone. And it really says, hey, Sky Map doesn't have access to all those sensors, so it's not going to do everything automatically. So I'm going to have to do some manual use. So I'm just going to click OK so you can see what Sky Map looks like. And if I want to use it, or if I want to look at it now, I just have to kind of move it around. But if I was actually on my phone, this would actually work a lot better, and I could flip it to widescreen. So that's the other thing. You can't flip it to widescreen that I know of. All right, anyway, so this isn't a perfect app, but it's still an app that I can access on my Chromebook instead of on my Pixel Pro. All right, so I'm just going to close that. Let's see. Let's go to ChatGPT because I actually like this app on my phone. And so I'm in ChatGPT, and so I'm just going to ask it a question as if I was on my phone. You tell me about phone on OS. All right, so it gave me a little bit of information. It says that the last update that it had was January 2022. So remember, this is 3.5. If I was on 4, the paid version, it would probably have more up-to-date information. And then it doesn't tell me a lot. So I'm also going to try the audio feature. So let me ask you the question about Phone Hub and accessing apps. What can you tell me about using Phone Hub and apps? All right, so it's telling me a little bit. It says I can launch supported Android apps from my Chromebook. Can be convenient, and I agree it can be. It says that I can also get notifications and messaging. Also says battery indicator. So it's actually telling me what's on down here. And so I'm not sure if you can hear it, but I'm going to ask one more question, and I'm going to see if the speakers will play it. All right. Any new features that you know of that are coming soon? And remember, I probably did it wrong, but let's see. Okay, so I can't do that because I don't have my says I can't do it because I don't have the permissions. Well, darn it, that's okay. All right, so anyway, so that's another feature. And then I also have some images that I had. And so if I click on these, you'll see some images that I created earlier, download, screen capture, stuff like that. And so I don't really need to show you that. So we're not going to do that. And then let me go one more time through this and see if there's anything else. I'm not going to click on the recent photos, Sky Hub, Google TV. Let me do Google TV. So this is Google TV. And so I can use this instead of physically accessing the app on my phone. And I got highlights, introducing highlights. It's like scrolling on the phone. Stuff for me, top picks. Not sure I agree, but that's okay. Explore more. Go to my stuff. Movies. These are movies that I added or paid for. Actually, I have more than that, so I think maybe they're having a hard time loading. I have 2 TVs nearby, so if I click on this, darn it, can't be accessed. So let me try anyway. So I'm going to try to go to my Pixel. It says I'm connected, so let me try playing Mario. Watch on, watch now. Let's see what happens. I guess not, so it must be a flaw. All right, so there's some things that work, there's some things that don't still. So let me go back to Google TV and let me close it correctly. All right, so those are some of the features, maybe not totally perfect. I do like the notifications. I do like using ChatGPT and other apps on here, like seeing some of the recent photos. And I do like silencing my phone. And that's enough for today. Thank you.